Welcome webheads! Marvel Spider-Man 3 might hit screens around 2027, following the releases of Venom game in 2025 and Marvel's Wolverine in 2026. Today we are delving into the cancelled multiplayer game, Marvel's Spider-Man The Great Web, and dissecting elements that could potentially resurface in Marvel Spider-Man 3 or even as DLC for Spider-Man 2. In the Great Web trailer they teased a shot featuring the Sinister War comic book, hinting at a confrontation with the Sinister Six from different dimensions. Interestingly, while the trailer reused some character models, it showcased new villains on the Sinister War cover: Tarantula, Devil Hulk, King Cobra, and what appears to be Blizzard. Though these characters weren't shown in the footage, it's plausible that Insomniac was in the process of creating their models. This could mean we might encounter these villains in Marvel Spider-Man 3. It's worth noting that Insomniac deliberately chose to feature this particular cover, which introduces fresh faces not yet seen in their games. This suggests a deliberate hint at a potential future villains. It would have been thrilling to encounter these new adversaries in the Great Web game had it been released. The Great Web trailers offers a tantalizing glimpse into a plethora of new suits, some bearing a striking resemblance to Gwen Stacy's iconic spider costume, complete with a hooded white suit. Alongside these fresh designs, Insomniac Games revisits beloved suits from previous installments, including the Miguel O'Hara suit and a version of Miles Morales sporting a sleek black suit with yellow webbing, paired with Converse shoes and a backpack. In the trailers, we also witnessed concept art featuring Gwen Stacy and Silk engaging in battles across New York City. Silk's anticipated appearance in Marvel Spider-Man 3 or potential inclusion in future Spider-Man 2 DLCs adds to the excitement. It seems Gwen Stacy was intended to debut from Multiverse perspective, akin to the Spider-Verse films. While suits for Gwen Stacy have been designed, it remains uncertain if casting decisions have been finalized. Notably, Gwen Stacy doesn't speak in the trailer, with Peter Parker's voice actor providing narration. Originally slated for release prior to Marvel Spider-Man 3, plans may have shifted with Silk's introduction. There's speculation whether Silk could have been introduced as a Spider-Man hero within the Great Web or as multiverse variant. One intriguing concept shot depicts a team of spider heroes, with Gwen Stacy leading alongside Peter Parker, Miles Morales, and Silk. Additionally, there are mysterious male and female spider silhouettes, hinting at a potential new characters like Mabel Riley. It's indeed unlikely that both Gwen Stacy and Mabel Riley will feature prominently in Marvel Spider-Man 3, especially considering the complexity of introducing multiple new characters. However, the leaked information about the upcoming Into the Spider-Verse DLC presents a promising opportunity to introduce Gwen Stacy and potentially another spider hero in a crossover event. While it's improbable that we'll see a multitude of multiverse spider heroes in a DLC expansion, Gwen Stacy's inclusion could serve as a teaser for her potential involvement in future installments or even her own game. As for Cindy Moon, aka Silk, her tease at the end of the Marvel Spider-Man 2 hints at her significant role in Marvel Spider-Man 3. The upcoming DLC expansions for Spider-Man 2, which are reportedly free to play, are likely to delve deeper into Cindy's character development, possibly exploring her acquisitions of spider powers and her burgeoning relationship with Miles Morales. It's anticipated that players will control all three spider heroes, Peter Parker, Miles Morales, and Cindy Moon, in Marvel's Spider-Man 3. While it's unlikely that additional spider heroes will join this trio, due to gameplay considerations, this culmination of their storyline is described as the endgame by creative director Brian Intihar during interviews for Spider-Man 2. Marvel Spider-Man 3 appears to be steering clear of a multiversal storyline, focusing instead on Green Goblin as a primary antagonist, with Doc Ock making a return. However, an intriguing possibility could arise if Green Goblin amasses a formidable army of goblins overwhelming the three spider heroes. In such a scenario, they might seek aid from characters like Mabel Riley, Gwen Stacy, and Miguel O'Hara from the multiverse, forming a spider army to combat the goblin forces. While this concept is compelling, it remains a long shot. The trailer also provides glimpses of new Venom gameplay, hinting at the player's ability to control Venom and engage in battles against other spider players. Additionally, unused animation for Venom from Spider-Man 2 suggests that some of these new moves may find their way into Venom's standalone games set for release in 2025. According to leaks, Venom will serve as a bridge between Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 3, potentially leading to Venom missions in the later game, where he may ally with Peter Parker against Green Goblin and Doc Ock. The plotline of the Great Web centers around Peter Parker's explanation of its significance. He describes it as the interdimensional nexus of life and destiny, connecting all spider heroes together. Peter, along with Miles, Silk and Gwen Stacy, attempt to protect it but failed. He warns that if the Great Web collapses, it spells doom for all. The game's mission is clear: protect the Great Web and combat multiversal threats. Peter Parker calls upon players and their created Spider characters to join the fight alongside other Spider heroes in various online modes. Interestingly, the trailer suggests that Peter Parker may have perished, as he signs off with "This is or was your friendliest neighborhood Spider-Man." However, it's unlikely that this is the Insomniac version of Peter Parker. Despite sharing the same voice actor, Yuri Lowenthal, it's probable that this message originates from a different Peter Parker in the multiverse, transmitting a warning before his demise. For a better understanding of the game's premise and footage, watching both trailers on YouTube is recommended. They provide substantial insight into what the Great Web was poised to deliver, showcasing its unique gameplay and narrative elements. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe and leave a comment down below with your thoughts and theories. Until then, stay safe.